raising money left and right to wherever you are, taking that fucking nonsense. Talking about Pastor ain't got no integrity. I don't have integrity when I'm feeding Joseph Bonner. Your God. Bunch of unfaithful people. Have you heard Joseph Bonner deny that I was raising money left and right to feed him? Have you heard him deny it? He will never deny it because he knows this to be true. So when you put thought I was known for the real time is a because I want to come to. I'm not criticizing because I want to criticize. I'm criticizing because President we are riding private jet. But the Joseph Parker at Port of Power is riding private jet for here to go to Southampton. But I will speak because people in Saturday saw me while passing the road to my comfort. Because we thought the road yesterday was going to be right today. Then you want to run the road. You cannot be a non-labor and then you strengthen the Lord and we lay ourselves. Then you say you want to say that and then you waste your time. Nobody here can be for the government economy. But when we kill people, it's not happening and it will never happen. The only thing they are there for, when last people on the government kill and say, Sanctify people, don't know the lawyers and giving 1% and one way in law. But they say that over there in fact their family protocol is need home. They are the person that need home and they are the person sacrifice person they want there. We implore our family because some people are happy. Because it is a time to be happy. It is no party time when the country is not better. It is every party time when the country is better. And we give this as a challenge to all of you people. 2029, we may be on the ballot for the presidency. Well, we will come here and say, Brother Samuel, you people will have to appoint a commissioner for Samuel. Brother Samuel, they are educated people. It's not about education. It's about how well you govern your people. They are people that got degrees, they know nothing. The only person with 8 people that they can't achieve nothing from. Our marketeers will come to power.
When they welcome me, they say they were freedom fighters. When they welcome me, they say they were liberators. But when they be there, when they be there, what kind of people they say? What kind of people? The freedom fighter you live in our freedom fighter you live in our children. Freedom fighter you defend our When they were coming, they said they were liberators. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they beat them, they took it. When they beat them, they took it. What kind of people this? What kind of people this? Freedom fighter, you raping our freedom fighter, you killing our children. Freedom fighter, you destroy our
Thank you so much.
Hello.
My son, you know me, I heard you last night. Absolutely, after the whole election, I think my corner. If you hear my preaching more, you will conclude that in life. You will rescue the legislature after winning. The broadcast are going to answer my phone. They don't let me down. I don't talk because God knows why it's happening. And everything I will.
Freedom is never there at any part.
I was
Yes. Freedom is never there at any price.
When we are good,
but it is the breath of life. Why will a man not pay for living? So if you must be free, you must pay for your freedom. And somebody said, hey God, the last time the course that you gave I surfacing out to this reality. So why not emphasize or re-emphasize on that?
You want to go after people?
The function of freedom is to free someone else. Oh yes. If you're sitting there and thinking that you're enjoying everything about life, and so nothing is bothering you, no, you are not fighting for freedom. Even when you are living the most luxurious life, and there are people around you who cannot afford, there are people around you who their freedom is being seized. Your action to fight for their freedom is what makes you to be a freedom fighter. When you make all of the necessary, all of the promises, you make all of the promises to people, and of course get them to elect you, and you fail to do what is right, you are not fighting for freedom. Good morning, folks. It's on Friday, the 11th of July 2025 is the year. The time check is 17 minutes up to 8 o'clock right here this morning. What a way to say welcome to another edition of the program, The Freedom Morning Rouse. And today's edition promises to be fascinating. It's something that you would never want to miss. Because guess what? All eyes on July 17. All attention shift to July 17. All conversation shift to July 17. And the indomitable National Youth Congress of the Coalition for Democratic Change, or the CDC, as they are normally called, on yesterday in a mammoth show of ownership of Montserrat County endorsed the July 17th protest. Oh yes, too many pictures coming out of that. Videos, live Facebook feed as well came out on yesterday. We place emphasis on that up to 10 o'clock this morning. So it's 2 hours of exclusive conversation about the July 17th protest right here. And in the midst of that, we'll be playing host to a group of Keke Rathers recognized by the laws of our country, fully registered under the laws of our country, are going to be seated here at hopefully 8:15 to talk this talk. Too many things, according to them, that are embarrassing their movement. As we speak, the speaker have instructed that Keke Rathers do not plow the street of Batnersville. In fact, they should not be anywhere around the junction. So even if you're coming from town, or maybe you're coming from red light and decide to bend into the Batnersville driver market, you could be arrested before the how you call that building, MSF building, because there is a blockade. And that's what it is. This is Liberia. In the midst of all, you have to wake up, shake up, get up, and tell yourself enough is enough. And there was a crusade held here in Liberia, and I'm sure many of you still got that shite or the flyers. And the caption was, or the theme was, that nonsense must stop. Good morning, folks. And we endeavor to speak to some employees of the Ministry of Transport. As you are aware, yesterday was a bloody day. Some will call it a bloody day at the Ministry of Transport, when police officers of the Liberia National Police decided to brutalize in their usual show of arrogance and unprofessionalism, brutalize Liberians who are just doing the right thing, man. Let the lawmakers see into this. We are losing our jobs. Can the government, can our legislators hide? That was the crime they committed. July 7th is a must. July 17th is a must. And if it must be, you must wake up. Freedom I always pay with the price that sometimes you never want to lose. Freedom I pay with blood, the sweat, and whatever it is. Some can buy their freedom. And you buy your freedom by paying with your blood or paying with your sweat. Whatever way, whichever way it is, all that matters is your freedom. Good morning, folks. Today is another Wese Wasa Day on the Freedom Cash giveaway right here on Freedom 87.9. And all that you have to do is to dial star 255 star 1 hash. If you are using the smartphone, star 255 star 1 hash. If you are using the button phone, you dial star 255 star 1 hash, and then just for $50 Liberian dollars. For $50 Liberian dollars, you stand a chance to receive between 4,000 to 10,000. Any of them you could win, but it is going to depend on how many times you play, how frequent you play. So you play maybe like 4 or 5 times, you win like 4,000. Yes, if you play more than 10-15 times, you win something around 6,000-7,000 and up to 10,000 this morning. So it is up to you between now to the time check is 12 minutes to 8 o'clock. So between now to 8 o'clock, let's wait to see how you play. Then we move on to do a draw to give you money here. But the code is star 255 star 1 hash for button phone users, or star 255 star 1 hash for smartphone users. Let's bring in Promise. Promise, good morning.
Good morning, Hagar. Good morning to the peace and loving people of Liberia. Good morning to our CEO and his beautiful wife. That's Omen Sam Sion and his wife. Councillor Kebesayan.
They celebrated their anniversary. I think it was on Wednesday. Was it on Wednesday? I think so. They celebrated their anniversary on Wednesday, right here. But it was good. It's good that we could do that. But let's say congratulations officially to them from us here. Even though they had many messages coming their way, but it is now time that we here on the Friday's edition of the program say to them that, hey, happy anniversary. And it's important. We are here this morning, and of course, too many things happening. But like I said, we're going to pause on other things, all other things. The reason is these are things that have been happening since the inception of this government, and we've said it consistently. We've said it, and apparently nothing has been done from the government's angle. And so maybe now we can place emphasis on the Liberians' decision now to peacefully assemble and remind the government of some things that were promised, some things that are being done which are against what the government promised. So we're going to be doing that. Just it between now to 10 o'clock. Full emphasis on the July 17 protest. So you are going to have the opportunity to call us here this morning. Tell us how prepared are you, and just giving a reason why you're going to be out there on July 17. And it's today is the 11th, so we got 5 days. The one that makes it 6 is the day to July 17, and that is it. And so let's take Crime Stoppers break, and then we allow you to have the time to play your cash giveaway. Maybe we can do a draw at 8 o'clock if we can have it. If we're done, then we wait to see that you do it. But just for $50 Liberian dollars, $50 Liberian dollars, all that you have to do, you play the Freedom Cash giveaway here. You dial *255 *1 hash for the button phone users, and for smartphone users you dial *255 *1 hash, and that is only intended to allow you have your prompt, the part that will reach for you to enter your PIN for you to come fast, and while you're using the 2 separate steps. So we're giving you the chance. Let's wait to see how you do it. Just for 50 LD, you could win around 10,000 Liberian dollars, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 upward this morning. Let's take Crime Stoppers break and then be right back.
There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. But it can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see you must take it. I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it. Yeah. Share my music up. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. That it can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human talking, I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
Okay, Crime Stoppers Liberia, proudly associated with the Freedom Morning Ras right here on 87.9. So we want to see something here, but the code for this morning is *255*1# for those using smartphones. But for those of you using the button phone, it's *255*1#, and then you enter the currency you want to play from. But if you want to play from your Liberty account, you will be charged just $50 Liberian. If you want to play from your USD account, you will be charged 25 cents. So you can do it. It's up to you. And just for $50 Liberian or for $50 Liberian or 25 cents, you stand a chance to win anything between 4,000 Liberian dollars to 10,000. But the more you play, the better your chances are to win. When you play 3, 4, 5 times, there's a prize. 10, 15 times, 20 times, there's a prize, and that's just it. So the more you play, the better your chances are to win. So we're waiting to see 3 meetings up to 8 o'clock. If we can hit the threshold at 8 o'clock, we give it up. But if we cannot, then we give it a few more meetings, so allow you to do it for $50 move on this morning. Make money right here on their program. So too many things, as usual, too many things to talk about. But Promise, what's up from your end?
Not bad. I'm okay with all of the happenings in the country. I'm okay.
Okay, you okay with all of the happenings in the country?
I'm not okay with all of the happenings. I'm okay with me, though things are happening in the country. Don't say I'm okay with everything that is happening. No.
But that's what you said.
I didn't say that.
But it's good that we're here.
I'm okay.
You okay? Yeah, at least you okay. Maybe health-wise, and other things from your end, you okay? But other things around. Yes, but it's good that we're here this morning, and like we said, too many things happening. But we want to just let go of all of those happenings. Those things have been happening continuously. These are things that have been happening continuously. We've spoken about them here on several occasions. So we're going to be opening the lines in 2 folks this morning. One, We're going to open the lines now to allow you set the tone for what could be our conversation. What could be our conversation? So we'll be identifying some issues. We've spoken about several other things. So we'll be talking about these things here and giving you the opportunity to make an informed decision on what it is like for the July 17 protest. So we can pick few calls and allow you to set the tone. One, maybe somebody says, we want to do it this way, just give you the opportunity the whole day. No, we can, yes. So somebody say, check you all the time today. Let's just talk our own. So we give you the time, you will talk your own, but it's good to set the basic for you, so you know what it is. You know, Liberians, as a country, we as Liberians, and Liberia as a country, there are too many things that continue to happen in our country. And when these things are happening, it is important that we speak on these issues. So it's important we speak on these issues so they can be identified and considered by national government. Now, you, the people, use our platforms to know what it is and sometimes get informed and sometimes expressed your concern to national government. But when you elect a government that have little or no interest in ensuring that they improve your living condition, then there is a need for you to take some civil action, which is guaranteed by our constitution. So when things continue to happen and nothing is being done, then you put the government in the position to always feel like everything is right. You put the government in the position to always think like things is always right. So you went to the polls, you elected a government, and that government was inaugurated on January 18, 2024. So if you can count from January 18, 2024 to January 18, 2025, we're talking about a year. From January 18, 2025 to today is the 11th of July. You can count how many months it has been. Now, some say it's still soon for citizens' action against the government. Is it soon for citizens' action, or citizens' action is long overdue, or is this the right time? Now, trying to compare what it has been like before to what it is now. Okay, January 22nd, that was the inauguration, yes. So trying to compare from what it was like before and what it is now. This is the point where many believe that individuals who are today at the helm of power, individuals who are situated in a position of trust today, and I speaking against peaceful assembly of Liberians, criticizing peaceful assembly of Liberians. These are individuals who, one, are doing it for their interest, And 2, we could call them pellet-driven individuals. Like some of our men would know around here that they're fighting by all means. Every day they must post. So friends within the government can see them to be, they may coming to our side, so let's incorporate them in the system. That is what it has been. You got several of them. And this should be a learning curve for many of you Liberians. This is an opportunity for you to sit and understand and know what Liberia has got to offer, or what those people that are running around here pretending to be in your interest, what they've got to offer you. Now you have the opportunity to understand the kind of people you have. Now you got the opportunity to pick the sheep from among the goat. Now you have the opportunity to understand who really cares about you. So don't mind these people you see who claiming to be from your side, who claiming to be from your political institution or claiming to be in your interest. And now swearing their, it has become glaring that there are challenges, there are failure of this government, there are things that have happened and continue to happen, and the government itself have not seen it important to even reshift its decision or its plans and programs. And it is clear. When Liberians, after the government got inaugurated, the first approach the government had was to go in Kinjor. I think it was the first line of protest that this government ever had to attempt to. And there in Kinjor, Liberians were killed. There in Kinjor, Liberians were hurt. Liberians were injured only because they decided to speak against the ills in the workings of a foreign company that is there and is not seeking their interest. Because of that, Liberians got killed. Liberians got injured. And that was the opening, that was the introduction of a whole big book that this government has got to write. So all along, Liberians who have decided to exercise their constitutionally given responsibility, these were responsibilities, these were rights that were executed by those who are today in the position. These are rights and responsibility that were executed by those who today are in the position when they were there in opposition. They exercised all of those rights. George Weah got inaugurated. Before even George Weah got inaugurated, he had to face the challenge of clearing his government name or even his name with the whole thing about the missing 16 billion. And that was the beginning of a whole new cartel that was set against a regime that was just birth. And they did all that they could do. The guys from the opposition fought in every way possible. They used that missing 16 billion to fight the CDC government. They used it to start the real fight against the CDC government. Weah was inaugurated in January of 2024, and in January of 2018, And in June of 2019, where government had to face a very serious protest. And by then, I was at Truth FM. I can say to you that I covered that protest. I was there. Oscar Mobile was then our director of news. Ayi Davis. I think Olivia Bound today, who is with OKFM. Olivia? No. Ayi Davis, myself, and Oscar Mobile. We were there at the grounds of the protest. And there was a point in time that we were like, just a came of time we were even appearing like we were a part of the protest, because you could see that protesters and the police were lecturing, and media personnel who were there, journalists, could get involved into lecture between police and protesters and all of that. That was how peaceful it was, the June 7, 2019 protest. Now, Henry Costa staged that protest. Henry Costa, I was also a part of a team with the very Oscar Mobile, who is today the director of the assistant minister for press and public affairs at the Ministry of Defense. I was part of a team headed by Oscar that went to await, as reporters, that went to await Henry Costa at the Rabos International Airport. I'm setting all of these basic so you can know that today what we're doing, we are not doing all these things that are happening. It's not just being birthed today. These are things that started long ago. It was tolerated. It was supported. We went at the grounds, we went at the Rabos International Airport to await Henry Costa, and there are Liberians. I want to play it. Let me play some of the reaction from those individuals who were there at the Rabos International Airport, who went to await Costa. Listen to the threat. Listen to how they threaten the peace of our country. But then, that was considered as democratic rights. That was what it was. So, okay. So this is it. This is how the arrival of Costa. This is how the police. And interestingly, I think I will have to share this video. So you can see the police standing there, listening to Liberians who have gone to wait for Costa today. Wakai, good and faithful nephew we're talking about. Liberians who have gone to wait for, I will have to control it from my phone here because I want to share it online, but because of some words that are there that I will not want to get through the system here, I will play from here. So let's get it from here. Okay, so we can do it that way and control it from the power. But I want you to watch the video for those of you following us on live, on the live Facebook feed or the YouTube channel. So I want to play it from the internet, so you see it. I want you to see what the police that were there, how the police was so professional to the point that the police was there, the police were standing there, and then people were insulting people within the government, the president wife, the president mother, the then president now. This Unity Party is having everything on silver platter. Trust me. This Unity Party administration is having everything on. This Unity Party is having everything on silver platter. And I say that because the fight that today there are things happening, and I don't know whether one will say it is the weakness of the opposition, and not just the CDC, but it is the weakness of the opposition. There are two things brought Unity Party to power. There are two things brought Unity Party back to power. And one is the issue of lies and false propaganda. So they use the issue of lies and false propaganda to incite Liberians to protest against the Weah's administration. And then they took these pictures to their friends in America to push for sanction on government officials. So they went to the US, making America to believe that things are not normal in this country. Liberians, corruption, Liberians are not satisfied because of this, because of that, and all of that. So America needed to sanction officials of the Weah's administration. And that's how we got to where we are today. So let's listen to this guy. I think that 2-3 persons spoke here. So these are people who went to with Henry Costa in 2019 before the June 7 protest. Let's listen to him.
Right now, anybody you try Costa, everybody will be over. You run away, you can run away. But we are going for Costa as a Liberian. Costa speak for the bosses. He speak for the Liberian people. We are going for hearing Pedro Costa right now. Forget fraud, John Mann, we are. When you arrest somebody, then you arrest the man, then you arrest the pa, then you arrest the West, then you arrest Samuel Tue, then you arrest Nathan Manjo, then you arrest the Gabriel in Apollo, then you arrest the Gabriel Polita Weird.
So these were things that were said by supporters of the Unity Party that is today in power. These were things that were said. You know, the guys just sat and crafted lies and presented it to the public, and Liberians wholeheartedly accepted it and used that. You listen to the level of allegations or raised by this individual. Let's continue. So these were the kind of threats that were made against the peace of our country. These were the kind of threats that were made because Weah was a president. That was the only crime that Liberia committed at that time. That was the only crime that people who served in power they had to face, because Weah was in power and Weah brought them in power. That you, the common people, had the opportunity to go to the Ministry of State and sweep and get something. That you had the opportunity to go to the Ministry of Transport, the Ministry of Labor, other government functionaries to go there and have something doing that you could even earn $50, $25, $75, $100 from. That was the only crime that we are committed, to give you the opportunity. You know how many women, single mothers, that had the opportunity to earn $100 or less than that just to cater to their family, their children? That was the crime. No. Under Weah's administration, the resources of our country, the national cake of our country, a single mother could benefit. A young man who has graduated and is qualified and competent could benefit from the cake of our country. And that was the crime. The crime was that Weah allowed you, the common people, to benefit. And the only thing they needed was let it circulate around us. The Fala, the Numa, call the town, call all the names you know. The Gonda from Nimba, the pay, they say from Nimba. It was the real fight. Let it circulate amongst us as it is happening now. If you notice, if you look at the national cake of our country, opportunities in national government, two counties dominating the mall. And those counties are the Nimba and the Lofa. Why? The vice president is from Nimba, the president is from Lofa. And they both are building a future political cartel. So they feel like incorporating only Nimbayans and Lofians will give them grip of Lofa and Nimba. How many of you today have the opportunity to go at government institutions and have a job to get $50? We are appointed, some of you, for 6 years. But Ministry of Labor coming appoint you for 2 months. Then they put you in the street. Many of you, who'd ever knew that you're recruited? Some of you, y'all work with, did not even know you're working, you're making your money. You're working, you used to go to work, you do everything we did not know. Because the government back then did not call you to stay outside and do video and do pictures to go post it. So we did not know that you were working. So the government have dismissed many of you, and they've subjected you to go and stay under the sun and under the rain just to get recruited for 2 months. That's how they wanted to insult you. So when these guys were saying, when we are one bloody Liberia, we gave them bloody Liberia, that was a patriotic statement. That was a patriotic statement. But now in Liberia, when you post Alamo, it becomes a threat to the state, and you are facing prosecution for it today. When people go and post Waterloo, it becomes a threat to the state. People are facing crime for it today. If somebody say, oh, Hagar Fum was stolen or Hagar Fum got messy, so please take him out of the chat room, it means you supported crime or alleged crime. And today people are in jail for that. People are facing prosecution for that. But these were statements made before, and these were patriotic statements that came from Unity Party partisans. Like I'm saying it, for those of you following online, y'all see it. Y'all see the faces of those individuals that will be speaking after this guy. Y'all see it.
When you fuck up, we will get your blood and Liberia today. We will get just here, we will get his family, we will get his wife, we will get his daughter.
That was the threat made against a certain president. And then today, when you tell somebody, say, Braga are all sick and reckless, old papi, they say you being arrogant. When people threaten to kill president in this country, that was patriotic statement. But when you say Braga sick, no, that's not patriotic statement. Today, when you say it, it means you're against the state. Then somebody want to take film and tell you, say, use that kind of war. You're not supposed to be using that kind of thing on the president. But people use these kind of statements on president in this country before. How do we differentiate somebody calling Braga a reckless old papi, 80-year-old man, and somebody threatening to kill the president? That I'm saying it. I am not the one saying it. Listen, I want you to watch on the internet. Y'all watch the video and see the faces of those individuals. Watch on the internet. So this is not a makeup thing. This is not a makeup thing.
We will get his family, we will get his wife, we will get his daughter. And yes, he might not arrest him in that poster. When he fuck up, we will get your blood and Liberia today. We will get just here, we will get his family, we will get his wife, we will get his daughter. As I'm talking right now, my name is Joseph B. Nimland. I'm from Grand Creek County. You know, Joe, we are saying you come. Joe, we are not your power in that place. There is no family in that place. We not know Joe, we are in a battle child. He's a prostitute child. Joe, man was a prostitute, so he don't know his father. We will not allow Joe, we have to arrest him.
These things were said where police was standing in arm with their face shoe. Police standing looking at him smiling. That's the kind of police you had before. But today, when transport employees decide to go petition the legislators, I will get to that. I'll bring you that video. We'll bring in the motorcyclists. They will have their own take. Today, when transport employees decide to just walk in the street and go petition the legislature, today we got a 40-plus-year-old woman who is lying home today in pain. Late yesterday evening, when I spoke to that lady, you could not hear her talk clearly. Promise. That is the kind of thing that Liberians are going through today. When you decide to exercise your constitutional right, the laws of our country, Article 17. Let me try to get it out here for you. All persons, Article 17 of the 1986 Constitution states, all persons at all times in an orderly and peaceable manner shall have the right to assemble and consult upon the common good, to instruct their representatives, to petition the government or other functionaries for the redress of grievances, and to associate fully with others or refuse to associate in political parties, trade unions, and other organizations. Today, Article 17 of our 1986 Constitution has been omitted from the Constitution of our country because Bouaka is the president. And all of you sit there, you want us to give Bouaka milk and honey. When the old man who's supposed to be living according to laws, when that old man has subjected our country to gangsterism, when he has subjected our country to acts of hooliganism, then today you say must serve Bouaka milk and honey. When we are employing old man from Claritin just to go provide for her children, you apply all of the eyes you had to do the thing, the rebel behavior, you apply everything. But some of you think you already think we care, or I care about how you see me in the street. I'm one person who don't even like praises. I'm one person I like it when you insulting me, you saying all of the negative things about me. I can admire myself so much. It means I'm contributing to national growth and development in our country. Because in my country, the kind of people that I hail are those who play the deceptive game, like Kanye. Today, United Party people see Kanye as a demigod. They see Kanye as somebody who, the kind of man that they want to see. The thing I really care about how you feel about me. The good thing about me is I'm not a beggar to any of you. I can always say this. I'm not a beggar. In as much as some of us, we now that kind of flamboyant people to be putting to our physical appearance should tell somebody how we living. No, they're not us. But we care. What Bouaka said here for 6 years, I will not come to any of you door backing. So many of you who feel like today my function here as a media man is affecting your position, go ahead and do the right thing. But you supported all of these reckless and irresponsible statements. Listen to somebody threatening the peace of our country, insulting the wife of the president, the mother of the president. Who not insult Bouaka man in the country here? Since Bouaka became president, who not insult him man? Who not caused Bouaka woman since he became president? But you did it to somebody. Oh, that person has still blood in here, eh? That blue water in him. And today, people say protest is wrong. Protest was not wrong before when people used to go as far as the Rabas International Airport, cause traffic for visitors who are coming in our country at that time. Protest was not wrong. Promise you can come in, then we'll move on to the next part from the Ministry of Transport, and maybe we just speak few calls and bring in the guys from the motorcycle union.
We have come to understand that Liberians, we are more of a politician or more politicians than being patriotic. Because you cannot come out now and tell people that we got to do this, we got to celebrate our country, we got to heal the country, when you didn't do the same. You cannot come out now and say, oh, those who want to protest, let them bring their families, let them bring their wives, their children, and this and that, and come out to protest. When we all know the most talked about June 7 protest, that particular protest that ran fear in the spines of all Liberians, that protest never had families on it. The only person who and his child was on that protest was Mr. Ure, because Taylor was one of those who was backing the protests. That was the only person. But then now, Liberians are saying enough is enough. You protested 2019 after a new government took power 2018. No one said it was wrong. Liberia deserves better. We need to know where we stand and do this and do that. But then when people decide or decided to come out, now that they are planning to come out and say enough is enough. Enough of you taking our jobs from us. Enough of police brutality. Enough of you people stepping on the Constitution, the rights, the rule of law. All of the things governing this country, enough of you doing it. Enough of the mysterious death. Every day we find bodies here and there. Enough is enough. Then you come out to say they are not being patriotic, they are not being diplomatic and this and that. And you have our police RG telling us that the protesters are yet to meet Justice Ministry. So
let it bring us evidence of them meeting Justice Ministry in 2019 when they protested. Then people will bring their own. Where
are we? Are we just going to sit back and continue to play politics and act as if we are so, or you are more citizens than the others? No, you are not. You are not. If it was not done before, then you say, oh yes, you can do it now. But it was done before. Liberian people came up saying that they were suffering. The president at that time was suffering the Liberian people. There was no jobs. There was no food to eat. People were this, people were that. And now that all of the things are visible that needs to be protested, then you are coming back to tell us why is it that you people want to do this? No, you cannot stop the people. You cannot stop the Liberian people for standing their grounds. You cannot. Because if you had not removed them from their various jobs, you had not removed them for writing bags and providing for their families, you have not done this and that to them, they will not come up. But all of the things that you promised, you have done contrary to that. And you will have men and Henry Costa and other people trying to smoothing ways for them to go back up, something that he have dug his own hole and taking himself in the space. Then he wants to come out to fix things. It cannot be fixed. You use your own hands to spoil what you was building. So now it is not possible. It is not possible that you will come out here to want to fix things, telling us we should heal someone, even if we are seeing that the government is not doing the right thing. So people are suffering, and you're still telling us to heal someone for that.
But we happen to heal somebody because the president, at least our president, have been recognized as somebody that can speak good English. So but we've been supporting that one. So our president can speak good English and is good at So, but it is important for Liberians to sit now and start to really think. Some of you who are sitting today and criticizing Liberians coming up, let's do this. On January 22nd, 2018, George Weah got inaugurated. And the Unity Party stage the first major protest in June of 2019. January 22nd, 2018 to January 22nd, 2019 at 1 year. February, March, April, May, June. 1 year, 5 months. Now, a major protest is expected to be staged in July of 2020. 2025. After the Unity Party administration got inaugurated January 22nd, 2024. So from January to January 2025, like 1 year, February, March, April, May, June, July. They both give you 1 year, 6 months, you get them 1 year, 5 months, then you won't complain. Then somebody say, oh, they must bring. So let the police bring us evidence. At least there is a written evidence here of our stand. The organizers of the protest writing the police. I think we read it here yesterday. There is a written communication to that. But let the guys today who are criticizing the protest, let it bring us evidence of them they're writing the police or the Justice Ministry in 2019 that they wanted to stage protest. Let it bring out any evidence. They see evidence that Gregory Coleman is today requesting for. Let them bring it to us and say this was what the guys did in 2019 before they could stage their protest. Then we compare. Then we'll sit here and call on those guys to do the same thing that you did before. Nobody will think say you can use deception to overrun anybody in the country. Gregory, for the most part, you are one of those seriously benefiting from this country. And you're benefiting from the Unity Party administration. Today, because of you, the LTM is expected to take charge of what you call it, the license plate and the driver license in this country because of Gregory. Because of Gregory today, Liberians are being brutalized on the orders of Gregory Coleman. Liberians have been killed. Let's display this video. Just before we do our draw, star 255 is unfortunate I have not reached the threshold, but star 255 star 1 hash is the code. Star 255 star 1 hash is the code here this morning that you can use to stand a chance and win for yourself. Where can I get this stuff from? Where can I get it from? I'm coming. Star 255 star 1 hash for just $50 Liberian dollars. You stand a chance right here to win for yourself. You stand a chance right here to win for yourself between 4,000 to 10,000 right here on the freedom. Okay, so we just want to do this. Where is this? Yes. So let me play this video. You'll see some of Gregory's work. Let me try. I think I should be having more than this here. Okay, so finding it difficult to send it to the computer, so we'll play from there. So maybe we just play from our phone here. So you listen to it. Let's listen to this lady yesterday who was brutalized by the police. Let's listen to her right here.
Speaker Kuna, I know when that time play this thing. 200 of us got up this morning, went to the radio station, decided to walk here peacefully, right at the intersection of the police barrack. The police came from nowhere, Mr. Speaker. This is why we left with. There are other people that are wearing these t-shirts. They are under custody. The only reason why I was able to invade, my deputy, who is the deputy for training and development, was able to escort with me.
This is the director of the Ministry of Transport.
Chicken, my blood wasting. The police commander said I'm going to go to jail. One police officer calls me saying, look at her already. This is a woman. They let her go to hospital. The recordings are here. The police are criminals. They are liars. One thing with the natural, the police justification is we were showing soon. The records are there. So, Mr. Speaker, the bleeding is no problem. We will set this up. The inner objective of this group today must be met to send to you our petition. We will do it verbally in your office. And afterward, we will do an official communication to you. We are not resting. They are threatening to open Liberia Traffic Management on Monday.
Gregory interest. That Liberia Traffic Management. That for the people, that are people that for their business. They took away the MDMC that is providing jobs for Liberians. They took away MDMC contract because Gregory interest is the Liberia traffic management, because he got share there. He got something that he's benefiting. So because of that, they took away the job from they're taking away Liberians' jobs. And now these people felt this enchanted to go and petition the government now, to petition the legislators. This is how it ended up. And listen to me wrong.
Lesson and lesson play when no more exists. The acting president look in our faces and told us this is the deal the government wants.
This is the deal the government wants because of Gregory interests. Gregory has been able to convince the Justice Ministry. He has been able to convince the Minister of State, and so it has become the interest of the government. Even when Liberians are not benefiting, Liberians are expected to be taken out of jobs. That's what it is. This is it. This is Liberia for you and I. What more you need a year to go and exercise a constitutional responsibility?
Oh my God! And so we're seeing.
And the Lord asked the police. They asked us to move on the side and have a dialogue. All of a sudden, another commander came and said, "Attack!"
How you doing, Mom?
Before we knew it,
how you doing?
We're being attacked from every side. Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm Miranda.
And the police just came. About 200 of us. If you go to the police station now, transport ministry employees are being arrested and detained for nothing they have done. Just walking peacefully, coming to this house to petition our lawmaker to investigate this Booker deal. And Gregory Cuomo said he talks. He lawless armed men.
What are you actually talking about?
We are talking about the deal that they gave to the Liberia traffic management. They have taken Ministry of Transport statutory authority to print driver lesson and lesson plate. They took it and gave it. We can't ask 265 of our employees. We have nothing to do. The justification is you're on payroll. So we should take the government money and do nothing. They call it justification. And I get brutal.
So the thing is, those people now are expected to just be sitting to that ministry. If that is anything to go by, promise, you almost like I just leave my house every morning. Open same sign interest or the manager here interest is let Hagar just appear at the station every morning. Because Hagar is taking pay, Hagar don't get no work to do. But let Hagar just come here every morning and go home every evening. What's the essence of wasting government money only because of your personal interest? You see where we are? And I got these videos. I got them plenty. I got several other videos of Liberians being brutalized by police. This is one of them. I want to display them on camera so you can see them and know the kind of people you get here today. Today, even at the police headquarters there, promise, you can go there with your family. You'll be 3, 4, 5 standing in one place. The police can't disperse you. That the kind of state that we got right now. The kind of state. This is the only professional aspect that Gregory has brought to the police, to always go after Liberians. To go after Liberians. This is where we are. What more you need to hear? What more you need when you are being taken out of jobs? School coming close. When you're closing, don't be happy because it will soon reopen. Today is July 11. Some schools will start closing tomorrow. Schools started closing already, but some schools will close tomorrow, Sunday, and up to next week, and all of that. Up to even school will be closing while you're preparing to pay another school fees. So that is how it is. But today, you can't even say anything about where you will get money from to pay your child or children's school fee when the way school can be open. That's why it is. That's what it is. Where are we? Where are we heading as a country and as a people? Today, somebody say you might not go exercise. It's good to do these things because when you go out there in union, when you go out there to express to the international community that things are not right, it will make some of these people to come in and ensure that the government is brought on path. But if you say over there today and pretend that, oh, me, I'm going over there, me, I'm going over there, you know what you're doing to yourself? You know what you're doing to yourself? You're making a government to continuously lie to international partners that everything is okay, and you will continue to be suppressed. Your life will continuously be kept in misery for the next years. This is it. Today, when I was coming this morning on the taxi, there were a group of people talking about police. You know, the police guy just passed arrogantly with his motorbike coming towards town. And the driver said, what kind of riding man doing so? So that started the conversation on the police amongst them. So one of them said, he know a police guy who got in the police, it has not been a year. And this guy have not bought a single motorbike. But today, the guy have 2 brand new motorbikes. How he got them, the guy feel it is part of the motorbikes they arrested from motorcyclists in this country. And if you listen to the motorcyclists, they will tell you that over 500 to 1,000 motorbikes were arrested from this operation that Gregory and his men started. And amongst those motorbikes that were arrested, not even 100 were given back to the owners. And the rest of them today, where are they? Police officers are dividing them. Police officers are taking them and changing the switch, the key starter, and making it to appear like theirs. They're making receipt, they're making paper for it. It ain't even hard to do. So, motorcyclists, your motorbikes were arrested. Today, you don't know where they are. It is good you go and stand to express your anger. Make the people to know. Camera will be there, they will ice you, you will give account. Some of you, when you're going there, you carry a motorbike receipt. Your motorbike that the police told that you people they cannot give account of. It is better when you go in there, carry a motorbike receipt, carry the document, show it on camera. You that were working, you got all of your documents, how you got employed, all of that. You were arbitrarily dismissed when you go in there on July 17th. Carry your documents, carry all of your CV. Maybe there Gregory will get you work. Carry your CV, present it in front of camera. And tell the world how you got recruited, how you were arbitrarily dismissed. You old man who used to put your 3,000, 4,000 Susu. Now you can't even put 1,000 Susu. Go there with your Susu card. Go and show the deficiency, the times that you've not paid for. Go there and show it so they can see and know how hard the country is. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Since you started selling, Tina get that Tina fan. It only fan for Patrick Horner there. Found for few handful of people calling us cry them because they got 73% on ghost names. All of these people. There is a reason for you to go out there. Not in an arrogant and violent manner, but in a peaceful manner. In a very peaceful manner. Just go and stand. Water will be there. You will buy a water you drink. You will buy a donut you eat. Go and stand. Exercise. You know, the reason I've been starting with the motivational quotes on freedom these few days is because of you. Freedom is something that you cannot just easily get. If you must in South Africa, there was a price paid for South Africa's freedom today. Tell Gregory Cuomo, tell the government you either choose to give me liberty or you give me death. What's the importance of living when you people who even die, they resting more than you that are living? People that don't die, they worry on carpet, they worry on school fee, they worry on food money, they're not worrying the back road, they worry on horse rent. But you that are living, you worry on all of these things. The government are supposed to create the atmosphere for you to benefit. Today, Go over there and protest. Tell the people 11,000 of your jobs that should be given to you. Cooper Crew sold it. Why a daughter appointing ghosts on government payroll? Her father there selling jobs that should be given to you. Go there and tell the world that 11,000 of your jobs were stolen and given out to foreigners only because of Cooper Crew's interest. Personal benefit. Go out there. It is important. You only can get rather than buy your coming to your own. They stop you from applying where you're supposed to go make money. They're giving you a hard time in Central Moravia, in the community that you're supposed to make money. They're giving you a hard time there. So Reggie couldn't say a billboard in Port of the Junction, you want a billboard to show. So all the people that got their embroiders and things around there, and the keke that can buy around there, they relocated all of them because Reggie couldn't want his billboard to have his standing so people can see his picture anytime they come around. And the first thing you can see, Jai reached to Barnabas Junction. Jai reached to Barnabas Junction. You if you're coming from town, just look on your left. And the first thing you will see, the first biggest thing you will see, the things that even shining more than the Oyster building that they get there. Like the kind of government. Let's see whether we not reach threshold where we give money to somebody, then we'll pick few costs and then usher in our guys from the motorcycle union there. Star 255 star 1 # is the code for you. You stand a chance to receive something here this morning. Let's give money to somebody right here. Let's give money to somebody right here. Star 255 star 1 #. If you're using a smartphone, if you're using the button phone, it's star 255 star 1 #. Then you move on. Then you move on right here to get something. So let's give money to somebody here. All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
Good.
Okay, this is Hagar, and I'm calling you from Freedom FM.
Yeah.
You played the cash giveaway on Freedom Morning Rise this morning.
Yeah.
How many times you did so?
I think about 10,000.
You did about 10 times.
Mm-hmm.
So you used around 500.
No, 1,000 I put in the phone the money.
Okay. Let me wonder. So how you play it? Star
255 star 1 #.
So you use 500. We say that star 255 star 1. You say you play 10 times, right? If that is anything to go by, then you use 500.
Okay.
So check on your phone. You've received 4,000 this morning.
Thank you.
All right. Check on your phone. Your money already there. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So star 255 star 1 # is the code for those using the button phone, but for those using the smartphone, it's star 255 star 1 #. And just for $50 Liberian dollars, you stand a chance right here to win for yourself instant cash prize of between 4,000 to 10,000, but it depends on how many times you will play, and that's how you stand to benefit right here on the program right here. So let's give it up. Let's wait to see. It's up to you. Star 255 star 1 # is the code for you. Then you stand a chance to receive between 4,000 to 10,000 here for just $50 Liberian dollars. That's what it is. So we will be doing another draw, but let's give it up. Let's wait to see that you can play. Then we wait. I don't know what people say when we're talking. They can't be playing now. They can all be talking. But you have to continue to play whenever, even if we're having a conversation, just continue to play. And then after that, we will come back to the system and see that we can give you money. So let's speak calls on this topic. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 are the numbers. You can call us on right here to be a part of today's edition of the program right here on the Freedom Morning Rise. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. And the numbers you can call us. The WhatsApp number is as well active. And yes, we're good. You can put in your calls right now. It's like it has become something that maybe during the week, this our line can be somehow because the call in. But for those of you who got my number, you'll try from my phone. They'll try my number. Let's see if we will come through. Whether they are not tampering with this line, because to even get calls these days, to pick calls on this line is difficult. So let's see. But the numbers are 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104 are the numbers. You can call us on right here to be a part of to this edition of the program. Let's take this Crime Stoppers break and do a bit of adjustment here to see. While we do so, continue to play your cash giveaway star 255 star 1 hash. Star 255 star 1 hash is the code right here. Then you stand a chance to receive anything between 4,000 to 10,000 this morning.
There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you report it. Don't take law in your hands.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Go ahead. You're live on the radio. What's going on with that?
Yes, Lisa. I just took your number from the radio.
All right, Lisa.
Yes.
Go ahead. What you want to say? What you got to say?
Yeah, I said I just took your number from the radio.
All right. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Are the numbers you can call us on right here and be a part of the program right here on the Freedom Morning Rise. It's like some issues with our lines here. What's going on right here? But the WhatsApp line is active.
There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. That it can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human talking, I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, From the center to interior, Crime Stopper. Keeping us safe, let's stop it ground for all of us. Crime Stopper. The people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper. Stopping crime and make a peace for them before. Crime Stopper. Crime Stopper Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper. Keeping us safe, let's stop it ground for all of us.
Okay, Crime Stoppers Liberia proudly associated with the Freedom Era. So we it's apparently it's appearing like we have some issues with our lines. So we want to take our guests and we just blank out of that as part of our conversation. Later, then we pick calls. That is if things should be settled within that time. But let's see that we can usher in our guests. Let's see that we can usher in our guest this morning. And just before we do so, you want to recognize our Facebook followers, please, while we wait to see that we can do another draw right here this morning.
So for those of you who wants to send in your comments and you're following the Facebook page, you can send your comments there. You can send your comments there, then we will read it. So we have Gurialo February Martin. I'm following from Douala General Market. Alaska Pay, watching from India. We got Bobby Jadia. Good morning, my brilliant Freedom FM guys. I'm watching from my Town residence this morning. Yes, sir. Agatha Glasgow. I'm watching from Thingers Village, RRA Road, where the common citizen children live. We have Renderson SP Tete. Good morning. I'm watching from the Kalando gas station, Ganta Highway, Banga City, Bon County. We have Troops to Power. Good morning. Watching from Wiala, Magibi County. Thanks for the show. Ma Mata's son. Good morning, Hagar and Promise. I'm closely following from Habel, Magibi County. Daniel GBA. I'm following from District 17. Ma Mata's son. Of course, July 17 protestation will be the fight for the redemption of our people from Boaka's evil leadership. Patrick S. Bobo. Good morning, watching from Mount Barkley. We have Stephen Colley. Good morning, I'm watching from Buchanan City, Grand Bassa County. Stephen Fala Jr., I'm watching. Luke May Kane. Good morning, Freedom Family. I'm watching live from Grand Cape Mount County, Kinjor. Ansu Kome. I'm following from the Economic Freedom Fighters of Liberia. Bangali Dole. Good morning, Hagar. I'm watching live from Abidjan this morning. We have Stevie Yakadi. Good morning. I'm following from Cotton Tree District. Judy Wonwe. Good morning. I'm following live from Johnsonville. Comfort David. This comment anyway. Okay. Yeah, Comfort, your comment. I don't want to read it. So we have Hilton Red Jado. I'm following you from Greenville City, Sano County. Furniture's Junior Bar. I'm following from Newtown. Stanley Anderson. Good morning, Freedom Family. I'm following you live this morning from Downwater side. Sam Kato, my brother, you should please share the video with me after the show, yeah? I will post on my platform to remind them. So we have Mema K. Johnson. I'm following from Dupo Road this morning. Elijah May Kameni. I'm following from Buchanan Grand Bassa County. And Makate Johnson following from Belgium. Lemio Chairman Boom Peking. How you're doing, family? I'm viewing from Old Road District 10. And Fatou Sharif, thanks. She said, thank you for good work. Masa Makali, that's Maliki. Good morning. I'm watching you from 8th Street. We had Chankla Charles. And that's Chanklo. Sorry, that's Chanklo. Good morning, guys. I'm watching live from Yekepa City, Nima County. That's all of the comments we have right now.
Okay. Yes, it is like we're having some issues out there, but let's see what it is like. So we will continue to do what we're able to do right here in the midst of all of these things. It's like our lines are giving us some issues, but it's good that we're here. We will continue to be here in the midst of all. Liberia should be first, and so like we said to you, we got a team from the motorcycle union. They got their organization, and so we will just we'll usher them in, like we said. So yes, you can engage your microphones. Gentlemen, good morning. You want to bring that one down? Take it down to where it is. Yeah, take it note. Yeah. Go ahead. You live. Go ahead.
Yeah. Good morning, Ega. And good morning.
Please be
my sister.
Okay. Please be a bit.
Morning.
Yeah.
Tell us your name and of course the name of your organization. Of course your position.
My name is Usman Answisise, head of Nakimo National KK and Motorbike Riders Welfare and Advocacy Organization of Liberia.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you?
I'm Solomon G. Jurokula Jr. I'm the SG for Nakimo.
Oh, and where's this? Why they made a position? You say you know?
I'm the CEO.
CEO, man, Chief Executive Officer. So, tell us. Maybe you've been here before, but there are others who are just joining. I may not know why really this organization. What's the aim and objective of this organization? You care to tell us, if possible, your mission, your vision, your intention, everything.
Of course, and once again, thank you for that brilliant question. You know, Nakimo was established to advocate for the welfare and the well-being of every cyclist in the Republic of Liberia, and our mission is to unite every cyclist residing in the territory of Liberia, be it KK riders or motorbike riders. And that's what we have been doing, you know, engaging cyclists across the length and breadth of the country to see it necessary that we have to live under one umbrella, one united umbrella. So that's the reason Nakimo was founded. And there are a lot of things, like I said, that's the vision rather. The mission here is to make sure that in bringing the cyclists together, we have one goal, and the goal is that every cyclist within this country should be respected and should be afforded the opportunity to go to school, and should be afforded the opportunity to move freely.
Okay.
Yes, in the Republic, and that's what we have been engaging on. We have been engaged in doing, and that's what Nakimo stands for. So,
since you started this entire advocacy, how has it been? Firstly, how the very people you intended to advocate for, or you are advocating for, how are they accepting this entire thing?
Yeah, the people embraced all the idea, because you know the reason is Nakimo Kingdom existing is that there's the country we live in. There's these things that is happening. We don't have no union system in this country, like I may say that, because in other countries, like where some of us are being in some African country, they are strong union system, you know, that take up the challenge, that advocate for the cyclists, you know, for their welfare, their well-being, to make sure that cyclists go to school. Because imagine motorcyclists, you know, child cyclists, we are doing business. This is not a trade. Ryan motorbike, Ryan Keke is not a trade. So from this sector, the unions that we see in different countries empower the cyclists to go to school. After they graduate from school, they find them a job that we know will transition them from the cyclist sector to another sector of their life. But Liberia is an opposite. Liberia we stand now to benefit in all of these things. So we see that these things, it does not exist in Liberia. So we the cyclists put ourselves together that if we don't have a union in this country to advocate for us, to create all these opportunities for us, then we the cyclists can create this opportunity for ourselves. So this is opportunity we've been fighting on, lobbying around to create for the cyclists. Now, as we have been out there, cyclists appreciate us a lot. We've been having a lot of meetings across. We've been engaging stakeholders on the welfare and the well-being of cyclists. And anywhere we go, they embrace our idea. People even ask us if there's any union in Liberia. I told them that as far as I can say, there's no union because I'm not somebody that we see things that are going wrong and at the end of the day appreciating what is going on wrong. No, I appreciate things that go on good, you know, on the side of the.
But there are other motorcycle union around. We know them. I know the Nafonta. How you call them? They got too many motorcyclists. They had the front two and all of that.
Yeah, you know, why the reason I'm not recognizing these people is that, you know, just like when you, for instance, you as a father in your home, right? You fail to take up your obligation. You understand? Towards the children, your children woke up, you don't have time for them. What they do, what they don't do, you don't have time for them. What they survive, they not survive, you don't have time, right? So you expect these children to recognize you as a father. They will not recognize you.
So in short,
I'm aware of Nakim and Nafonta, I'm aware of Fontu, but we don't recognize them.
Why?
Because the role is supposed to play as an union, they are not playing the role. These guys have been politicized. If KK riders, motorbike riders are going through a pinch today, right? It derived from this union. It derived from Fontu. John Keon from Fontu, because
John is working now at the Freeport.
That's where I was heading to. Just allow me narrate that story from John Keon. You know, you can't say you president at the same time you accept job from government. You understand? Mm-hmm. So it's conflict of interest. You alone cannot serve in these two positions at the same time.
But he was given the opportunity to serve his country. That union thing, is he still the president of the union?
He's the president, and he refused to resign.
But what has his job have to do with the work that he's doing at the union? Is he undermining? Is his work at the Freeport undermining his function at the union?
So let me
definitely.
So you can serve as the head of the union and in collaboration with the government, or you work in the government.
Is there a clause in your constitution that says when you hear as president of Nafonta you can take any national job?
No, I'm not included with Nafonta constitution.
But you were a part of it before.
Yes,
you broke away from that. So
yes. But what I understood is that if you in line with the government and there are system the government want to put in according to their rules and regulation, going the traffic rules that will be going against the interest of the motorcyclists, you have no voice to counter check the government.
But let's take for example this thing about the no-go zone. I saw that there were efforts. According to him, he said he would try engaging the police and all of that. He engaged. He's continuously engaging the government.
In fact, he was one person that pushed up the whole process.
He brought it out. You think?
He in fact, he was in Kourou.
Okay.
He was in Kourou with the government because at that time he was being promised a job. So to hold on to his job, he have to sell the cyclist sector. He have to sell the union.
Also, he sold you out to make money.
Yes, he sold us to make money, to accommodate job for himself. And now, as we speak, the cyclists are going through a lot because of his accent. Okay. He don't believe in the cyclist sector. He don't have interest in providing the necessary needs for the cyclists.
He's still collecting money on your behalf now.
Yeah, he's still organizing program on behalf of the cyclists. So this is why Nakemo came in to look at it as a misstep for the union. The union have their own way of doing things that is not pleasing to the cyclists, that is not moving towards the development of the cyclists. You don't care about the cyclist well-being. In fact, unions in cahoots with the security sector, which is the police, to always pound or keke and motorbikes, give them tickets. In fact, they are selling stickers to us, which we don't even see what the sticker money doing for the motorcyclists. You sell sticker to us, but then at the end of the day, you don't advocate for us. So Nakemo come in the present to advocate for all cyclists. We want to build a union, we want to build a united cyclist movement in Liberia to cover all part of Liberia, not only Monrovia. So as we come today, we need to encourage our cyclist friends that we need to be together. We need to hold together because the union is not in our interest.
So now that you form this entire thing, you got you criticize the previous and the front two and all of that. And now that you form this, how you call them, the National Motorcycle Keke and Welfare Organization. What is the actual difference between you and those guys? Because some are thinking that maybe since John Keon had a group, he got a job, you two looking for opportunity to get a job.
Okay, let me address that. That's not what we were established. I don't know, we established Nakemo. You know, Nakemo was established, like I said, to advocate for Keke and motorbike riders, right? Now, the difference between Nakemo and that of the union, we are non for profit. You understand? We does not sell sticker to any cyclist. We do not ask them to give us money. You understand? We didn't go out there, oh, gentlemen, give us money. No. Now, union was instituted to make profit, to make money at the detriment of the cyclists. As we currently speaking, they are out there busy selling stickers to Keke riders and motorbike riders. You understand? We are growing a lot of. Imagine somebody gave their Keke to you, and the president say 5,500 US, right? For working pay. You going out in the morning hour. You know, man standing on the sidewalk to just see that Keke and join that Keke and asking for a sticker, union sticker. And the union sticker is $10 US. Currently, you go to Banavie Junction, you go to Warasa, you will see, and how can Nafonta, you know, many they're selling a sticker. When you go Princeville, you will see Fontuna many selling sticker to Keke many $10 US. When they grab your Keke, they pound your Keke. If you want to pour violence, they call police officer for you.
Also, the entire union being in idea about selling.
I'm telling you, that's what's going on. They will call police for you and pound your Keke, or they pound your motorbike. Then now, the police will ask you have to cooperate with the union, or else they will park your Keke or your motorbike. Then if you don't want to buy the sticker, then now the union man will recommend that policeman to get you ticket, to issue ticket. And the ticket like that police will issue you, they will put their violation 10.5, 10. This, 10. I'm telling you, that's what they put on. They will never ever indicate on the ticket that because of you got arrested because of you failed to buy sticker for union. That's not what they put on the ticket. So these are the challenges we are going through. So to come out now, as speaking, you go to Banavie Junction, you will see Nafunta men selling sticker running behind Keke. And this money they are generating, they generate this money to put it in their pocket. Hagar, imagine since 2005, Union Inter Liberia, the days of LMTU, from date of LMTU to present, all of this union cannot boast of one infrastructure or one single project that have been undertaken by union. That today cyclists are benefiting from this particular project. No, they can boast of it. I challenge all of them, including the John Kenyon. John Kenyon use USAID, and he used, as I speak to you, how do you call them? It is USAID that sponsored John Kenyon.
Okay.
And
sponsor anywhere.
And before USAID, because now they are not existing, right? When during the past administration Jawea time, he was sponsored by USAID, the student emergency, and that of CRS, the CRS. Because at the time, he made himself as a strong advocate for motorcyclists and tricyclists in the PSV bill. You remember when Rafi Howell only having one, I can say one lane, right? It was narrow, where a lot of accidents occur on that road, both motorbike and keke. Now, the former president at the time, the former security protocol at the time for the former president, made it sound almost that the road is too narrow, so they stopped cyclists from moving, from flying into the road. It was John Kerr and the other guys took on the street, went to rehab, got cyclists that if they open that road, no convoy pass. So the former president told otherwise, the security protocol of the former president told otherwise, and then before that, before any problem come on, that was the opening road at the time, gave the people to go ahead to plow the road. Now the cyclists on Pittsville, the streets and other places saw John Kerr as a hero at the time. So now, when election time came, John Kerr was on record mobilizing motorcyclists to District 6 to campaign vigorously for the current president, Joseph Boakai.
Okay. Along
with the party chairman, Luther Tappe. Because Luther Tappe was a board chair of from Front 2. They hit John Kerr, the president of Front 2. So you see the Guinea play.
So they use guys, the motorcyclists,
of course,
to get the political power.
Yes.
Okay, let's drive away from that. Now that they've gotten the political power, there are too many measures that have been put in place against motorcyclists.
Yeah.
You are not applying central maneuver.
Of course.
Even the Keke riders, people have been restricted.
Yeah.
And even partners, we are being informed that between other partners, all red light and Freeport, you could be prevented from flying that star very soon. As we speak, you people are not given access to red light.
Of course, I'm aware of that.
Yeah, aware of that.
I'm aware of that.
So all of these things are happening. John Kerr used the campaign, got this government elected. What has been the conversation that you've had with your own government when it comes to the issue of those decisions that they are making? One, you were made to register your motorbikes. You got rider license, got PPEs, you got whatever insurance and all of that, and then they stop you from coming to Monrovia. How is that?
Yeah, no, I'm disappointed. I'm highly disappointed in this government. Government have promised to rescue the Liberian people, and when we define the word rescue, that means somebody is drowning. Yeah, about to save the person. We are suffering, so we did expect a lot of changes, positive changes in the lives of everyone, including the cyclists. Now, when this government took power, when the police, RG, and the others told us to stop motorcyclists from applying the principles of Monrovia, we did our fact finding. We will dig deeper into what is behind the decision, and we found out that there was a company that came in by the current vice president, along the justice minister, and out of the IG, to call Okada Moto. Now, this guy came in the country, they have their launching of the company, and they told us that the only way they could make money, they could achieve the dream, is to stop cyclists from applying the simple principles to Monrovia. Then they now will tune their own cyclists and bring it in the city.
The Okada Moto.
The Okada Moto.
Okay.
When you go on place to you see the app is there. You understand? Now, when the decision came, we start engaging people, we start engaging stakeholders about the decision that the government is about to take. We even have meeting at the time when Nafunta Bochi, I don't know why he stayed there. Darius Colley. Darius Colley invited me along with him to Central with the RG, having a meeting with the RG, the current RG. Now he asked, what would be the way forward? Because according to him, you're putting safety measure in place, right? It is clear, it is good. Now, when he asked us, he asked the union that we want to stop these people from coming, stop them all in the city. The union said no. That can then be we can advise you people to take up that something. It won't be good for us, exactly. So he asked the union, and the union recommended that the cyclists should carry helmet on, all the things. He actually accepted. And even extended invitation to the union body to meet with the vice president Jamal.
So now let's get this clear.
Yeah.
As per the conversation I was held with the police inspector general,
yeah,
when he earlier said there was a need to stop you from riding Monrovia.
Yeah.
And then you said it was impossible.
Yeah.
So now the issue about PPE and the registration of motorbikes, the rider license, the insurance, and all of that, how it came about, was it a prerequisite if the decision to allow you back to Monrovia or the city centers, it must be reconsidered? You guys had to do all of these things. Was it a prerequisite, or it was just something that you needed to do? Because I got a video here that I could play.
Yeah.
The police RG said that was not an assurance that you people had the opportunity to come to ride on Monrovia. He said it was because you are riding a motorbike that is a moving object, and as such, it must be registered. But let's get from you. As part of that conversation, what was the issue?
Okay, I was in a meeting, right? I was in a meeting, and the IG stated clear that when you guys say the motorcycles you come back to Monrovia in the city rather, because we are trying, because it was set on May 15 last year, I was going to stop motorbike.
Okay.
So we went ahead and have the meeting. It says, okay, if you guys want motorcyclists from May 15, which after May 15, you guys want cyclists to be in Monrovia, you got how to comply. Yeah, the safety regulation.
How are those two?
The safety regulation is you guys should register a motorbike to get to helmet, your reflector jacket, your driver license, your insurance, and one passenger.
You ride with one passenger in Monrovia.
And it was agreed upon in the meeting. And he even extended invitation to meet with the vice president the following day. If I'm saying it's wrong, if you want to prove it right, you can place call to Darius Colley.
Okay.
You understand? Now, when the invitation was extended to his people, when it went to the vice president came in and said, okay, you guys, he asked the police IG, please give this guy 3 months grace period to go ahead and register their bike, have all the documents the smoke process, so that they can apply the principles to Monrovia. And this period was given after the meeting. They actually had a press conference to Central, and he alluded to it that yes, the press conference, the meeting I had between the union and that of the vice president, the time has been extended.
So I'm looking for that video where he said,
but to our utmost surprise, the current president was not in the country, Joseph Boakai.
Okay.
When the president returned back to the country, according to our reliable sources that we have, John Keyon went to the president and made the president understand that the mandate that was given to the RG that they should stop Monoba from applying the principles to Monoba on May 15th have been cancelled by the RG and the vice president. You understand? So according to the information we got, the president asked John Keon that what he thinks will be possible, what he thinks will be done. He told the president that let the time that was given to the motorcycle May 15 regulation, let it go ahead.
John Keon said that.
Yes.
The president for fun to say.
Yes. So I'm not surprised. We saw the police out May 15, started running behind motorcyclists, which of course that was not the agreement. And that was not the press conference that was held by the RG. You understand? After the meeting with the vice president. So what we did as an organization for Nafunda, we start lobbying, moving from stakeholders to stakeholders, civil society actors. You understand? Because we want to take the legal challenge. We never want to be seen as an entity that engaged in the violence. That will say, oh, let me put our men together, we plan where we go, and they can't come, this car, do that. No. So we start engaging stakeholders across Montserrat. Start engaging civil society actors. So the only civil society organization that could come to our aid was STEM, headed by the former party chairman of CDC, Mamba Kemaru. And we get to Mamba Kemaru, we explain our problem to him. He said, but every problem, gentlemen, I will help in the process. So right away, he contacted the legal team, which is Councillor Cephas. And saying Councillor Cephas, and we met with him. We went to his office. He asked for our document, the organization document. If we are registered entity, we say yes. We presented every document to him. He said, but then gentlemen, no problem. So that was the time we filed petition. He filed petition on behalf of the cyclists. If you can still go through the petition, you see that Nakimo, Bah, and Top, STEM, headed by CEO Mamba Kemaru versus the Republic of Liberia.
I think I saw that.
Yes. When we went to Supreme Court, it was on Friday that the petition was filed. To our utmost surprise, Cephas called us that the hearing of this schedule the next Monday. So what we did, we have to move around, talk to our people, call them. We are publicity that we should gather at the Supreme Court on Monday morning.
I'm looking for that video where Gregory Kumo said, so just continue.
Yes, so we passed around Montserrat. We were able to rally. We got the cyclists on our side. That day we were the Supreme Court for the hearing. But let me tell you something, Higa.
Okay.
The reason
so that you're listening, to Gregory right here, so you know what Gregory said as the conversation to that. Okay.
I mean, a few months ago, before you came up with this action, you asked these people to register their rights.
Exactly.
Are you stopping them from registering?
They did not register their bike or pay insurance or war helmet to ride in Sinker to use the roads within the Republic of Liberia. The law is very clear. In order for it to be considered a motor vehicle to use the road, it must meet those requirements. I mean, we're just restricting
regardless of where
if you will use the road to go to Sarstan to your uncle home, Sarstan.
I'm from Branson.
You're from Branson. Okay, I'm from Garaway. So to use the road to go to Garaway, you still need to register here. You need to register that particular vehicle you're operating. So it's not because you pay for registration. Yes. So it was our hope that, getting them compliant, getting them riding under safer conditions would have, helped the situation.
So I think you can recognize that you can see clearly that this is the voice of the police inspector general, right? So you listen to the conversation right there, and you think how you consider that regarding. Let's compare what he told you in confidence in your meeting and what he said here on a national platform. That was, I think, the 50-50. But we'll give money to our followers very shortly. But to do that, the code is *255, *255*1#. Maybe after this, you can learn on your thought. Then we can give money to our followers on this topic. Go ahead.
Yeah, and you want to get my view of
so how you consider what the RG told you? According to you, you said the RG promised that if you're right in Montreal, let's do it in the simple way. If you're right in Montreal, they will come in Montreal.
Yeah,
you're gonna get registration. You're gonna be registered. You're gonna get license as a driver.
Yeah,
you must wear the helmet, the reflector jacket, the boots.
Yeah,
you must have it. You must only ride with a passenger, that is one person, and you must also insure your motorbike. And all of these things came around close to $300 that you had to spend.
Yeah.
And that was the promise for you to ride in Morocco. But here now the RG fire extinguisher was also a part of it.
Yeah.
And now the RG is telling you that was not it. So you see it as deception.
It is more even more than deception.
So what do you think the RGE was?
Like I said,
showing that you're registered and all of that.
These people, the RG only try to exploit the circular sector. And he exploiting us. He was equal with the young president, John Keyon. This was a complete plan that they have against us. It's something that they plan to do, and they have the plan and everything that they plan. It went on well. It was clear. Let me take money from the QNN. Let me tell them to force them to register. After we have raised a certain amount of money that we want from them, they will stop them from applying the simple principles to Monrovia. And when like I said, when the argument was Supreme Court that day, the argument, all of them were there. 100, 102, the PR, the entire lawyers, the state lawyers, even the Solicitor General, Augustine Fire, was there. They have no argument. But to my utmost surprise, the Justice Inchimo at the time, I don't know why she stayed there, that were appointed by Joseph Nwabwaka, the president. Justice Senate D. Clinton Johnson looked into our faces with the kind of magnitude our case have. She looked into our cases in our faces and threw our case out without no due process. You understand?
You all the attention without feeling.
I'm telling you. In fact, in a particular hearing, she even started defending the government action.
Providing legal.
I'm telling you because, for instance, right? If she just something that she said that day, how she was in Nigeria, I don't know, 203. One day, the state of Abuja, the state government of Abuja woke up and said they want to see no Okada on the street, and there was no Okada on the street. That was what she said in the hearing. So imagine what justice in Chimo getting that kind of scenario. What does it mean?
So all of these things, when I passed through that, you voted for people you campaigned, you brought them, they are doing these things to you, you went to court, the court said that, all of these things. This is an opportunity. Sten have said, the very organization that filed a lawsuit on your behalf have said they are mobilizing Liberians to present a national plight to the government on things that they promised to do and they failing to do it or they have failed to do so. And some other issues, including police brutality, intimidation and harassment upon you, the motorcyclists, a couple of several other things. What's the stand of your organization on this? The July 17th protest, you in or you out?
Yeah, I'm in. And let me say this. From the day that is Supreme Court.
Are you coming in as a one, as an individual or your organization?
No, listen, Yiga. This entity, this entity,
speak through the microphone.
This entity, I'm coming, this entity endorsed the planned protest at the time. You understand? The July 17 protest at the time we came to Supreme Court.
Okay.
You can go on their news, you see You will see my video there. You understand? We have a press conference at New Joy Junction. At the time, it was just a plain protest, right? We endorsed it at the time. You understand? We endorsed it because, in fact, we even advanced. We were the one that even advanced to the moment that with these things, we had to do it. We had to come out with the circles. We wanted to come on the circle. He said, no, you guys should relax. This is a national issue, not only about you guys. You understand? So we are in this together. And like I said, we have been out there rallying with our colleagues, right? Very soon later, we'll be having a massive meeting. Very soon. All Kekeraders will probably in Monserrado, doing motorcycles. It will be an open area, maybe like 50. I'll invite journalists to be there. You understand? They will be expecting like 5 or 10,000 Kekeraders and motorbike riders. You understand? Have a mass meeting. We are working on things. You understand? The police brutality on the cyclists is too much. Now, Greg, the police actually brought in motorcyclists, police motorbike, and gave this motorbike to police officers to intimidate Kekeraders, Kekeraders especially. How is that? These people are on motorbike. They are moving between Kekeraders, all the roads where Keke plow, even the corner where Keke going, they are there. Issue ticket. To issue ticket. Can they see moving where Keke? They will just park in front of you. Can you turn that ticket? And that ticket they're giving you, when you go to Central will say, you know about it. You will go to laboratory traffic management. When they get turn out ticket, go to laboratory management. LTM that have not started work. I'm telling you. They are issuing tickets that are read for LTM.
Even far before the commencement of LTM operation, they started to operate.
I'm telling you, they have been operating for the past 3 months. They are operating. This motorbike, the police motorbike, they are all in the corners, running behind running behind Tesla drivers. Any money they pay, any ticket they gave you is the amount you pay. For instance, like when they gave you ticket for Central, like when they gave you 20 hour ticket, when you go to Central, go to traffic code, you understand, based on the gravity of the offense, the offense that you commit, the traffic offense, you understand, maybe like 20 hour ticket, the code will say, okay, divide it to pay $10. But now LTM.
So before, the benefit you had to the police headquarters or the traffic code was that when they gave $20 ticket, they gave you $200, $30 ticket, for example. When you go to the court will look at the gravity of your crime. Your offense. Say you to pay 50% out of it. So that $30 you pay $15. $30 you pay $10.
Yeah.
But at the LTM, that is on the ticket that what you pay. Director, police director. You mean?
For the director is pushing him.
Call it the director book.
Also, the guy book they call it director book. Yes. Oh, but the state has become a graduate state.
I tell you, when they give you that ticket, if you bring it to Central, and they'll tell you the ticket from the director office. Get the ATM.
Oh,
they have nothing to do with that ticket. I'm telling you what's going on.
And you want to sitting looking at it. I can really pay me.
I'm telling you.
The police suppressing us, then the union also suppressing us. So where will we go? So at the end of the day,
this is a story of escape from some people.
I tell you,
that's to organize ourselves and stand for ourselves. So Nakimo is already prepared to take this struggle. This is the reason why we founded Nakimo. We founded Nakimo with a vision to uplift Keke and motorbike riders.
Just quickly, in terms of getting out in the rural communities to get people on, how is it like? What's the membership strength of Nakimo right now?
Okay,
and how can I, in case I want to? I'm just saying this. I ain't getting it.
Okay, Nakimo always meeting on Thursday.
Okay. And
after our meetings, we found another day to go to the various parking lots, like Banaville Junction, Tisville Junction, Corwell Junction, Lockington Cinema, all of the parking lots. EFW visit them, look for the chairman, and then we talk with their chairman.
Okay.
We present our plot, present our thought to them. We encourage them that Nakemo is here for us. We need to come together and make impact. So we are pulling our base.
Okay.
We are mobilizing men. We are mobilizing keke riders, and we at the end of the day, you will see what will happen.
0776 104 104 086 500 104. I did numbers right here. The WhatsApp line is as well active. You can call us here on +231 186 500 104. Star 255 star 1 hash for the button phone users. Star 255 star 1 hash for smartphone users. We're taking Crime Stoppers break. When we come back, we go to the lines and pick calls here this morning on today's edition of the program. The time check is 16 minutes up to 10 o'clock. When we come back, we'll pick calls in the next 60 minutes.
It's your music. There are crowds in many places, in every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't tell law in your hands, be right authority. That it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper in us, we need safety to your door. Now you rich or you poor. If you see a you not talking, I mean you check. You ever safety. If you see I don't keep it, my fault on boy. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stop me crime and make it peaceful than before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, stopping crime for all our own. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stop me crime and make it peaceful than before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe and stopping crime for all our own.
Crime Stopper Liberia is a community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all our own. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. They're keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all our own.
Okay, let's get to the lines. While we wait to see that you put in your play right here on star 255 star 1 hash for button phone users and star 255 star 1 hash for smartphone users. Let's talk to this person. Good morning. Morning, you live on the radio?
Yeah, you guys do this Timothy, and I call you for here the main junction.
Go ahead.
Let me say this. Brother, if somebody tell you in life and you are not important, you got to know the step to take to give that person to prove yourself again that you are important. We are still dating with number. We I will say this that we are not serious. This that is the reason why we should give you what it is. We have the strength, we have the idea, but we don't want to put it into use. Yeah, we don't want to put it into use. One of the reasons here is that I share this thing with the very first that the government took out on the pre-IG Kingdom complex. I want to get on there. Now you share that time, a lot of people I say the poor are going to match us. So the step for me, I decided what the thing was motorbike, or even plan our motorbike for even 2 or 3 days. Across the whole model around here, everybody packing a motorbike, nobody moves around because the government is the king of power. They are taking motorbike people to be their enemy. But as long as we are decided to get people, I think are foolish. everywhere. Look, the people will not reach you. They will use the way they think. So all of what I think is for me, again, love for whatever to play. You will not take us to this serious. But we got to take action that will make the people to understand that we out there, we are human beings, we are serving.
All right, let's talk to another person. Morning.
Yes, good morning.
Go ahead, live on the radio. Tell us your name and from where you are.
Bishop B. Jonathan is my name, and the young guy, I need to see one of things my brother. I'm proud of him, and I love his skin. I will allow him to continue to keep doing what he's doing. It is the interest of the market, the motorcyclists, they play a vital role when it comes to contributing to our economy. So if in such a thing, it is my pride because he's my brother, my blood brother, and I will keep him for the young people. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your participation. This other person, good morning. You live on the radio. Tell us your name and from where you join us.
Good morning. I'm Moses calling from Yafia State.
Go ahead, Mo.
Yeah, thank you for the gentleman I still. But if the gentleman made a mistake, I want you to correct him. As I'm concerned, the justice that is created in Chelsea, it was not President Walker that appointed in Chelsea. And he told me, yeah,
he said he did not say it.
No, he can say a recording.
All right, so I will do my check. I will do my check.
Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, 30 seconds. Either him, my bro. I think we'll see how the government can bring and come out with a decision so that they can allow more. I have more because
so why you hear from them and say that they will not be peaceful now? Say that again. Okay, we don't get the rest of time. Let's talk to somebody else from the other line. Morning.
Good morning.
You live. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Azman, and I do join the conversation from Panama. Let's stay respectfully. They're not going back. The CEO of my channel that this studio the application on behalf of the country and the church service. Where them have allowed so much that is coming by the there's no job in the country that not provide any opportunity, then come out with a high discretion cycle from the street. You are always taking more life from the recording that you played. But when the question was posed to him and he said that you cannot be flying on the road, if you want to use the road, you should register your badge and get your lesson also. And those guys went through all the requirements. Register a badge, you should get a driving license, and then still come back for them, take them off the street completely, and now you are coming back to the driver and to do the same. And now there's no job in the country. There's no job in the country. If you check for when I look at it, most of the guys they are coming, they are sponsored. If you try to impose a hard tension on them, that the criminal rate is going to increase. So private common have to look at all aspects and focus to complete on this on the budget to the year. There's not the kind of things who is the taxes. The selling equal to us for 1,200. Now we don't know what our money borrowing. And then we see what it is.
Okay. All right. I don't completely can keep it. Let's talk to this person.
Good morning, guy, and good morning to the guest.
Go ahead.
This is the voice of Peter Sign and Tony from Tugwe the School. Let me start with you, comrade. You got saying your whatsoever some of us are interested and we want to be part of you. But now
are you a motorbike rider or a keke rider?
I'm a motorcyclist. I'm a motorcyclist.
Okay.
All right, let me take him out. Let me move quick. Yeah. You see here, and we didn't go to the first conversation. The issue of protest that you talk about, it was one year. The first protest I can remember, who I put up there was 4 months, and I put up on call bring back out to 6 million. If you remember the data protest. Yeah. When it comes to the issue of the motorcycle, the police was very much disgusting around motorcycle. I didn't register my motorcycle.
because our right is that particular regulation targeted a particular group. They do a particular group to say all those things and will allow access to Central Morocco. All the year on this day, you won't go to a party to transfer the media to jail whatsoever. It was just a pure deception. But this government is a deceptive government. Before I leave the line, let me get me the clarity question.
Please.
Quickly. The issue of that labor minister. It was done by Black Guy. I know what I got people to do.
Let me that one. Money. You live on the radio. Go ahead.
So Rich Alfred F. Jones, a trust service operator. I got the machine there. You know, these guys are actually doing well. They spoke my mind this morning. Can you imagine, after all we are going through, registering our trust service and doing the service and all of that, at the end of the talk, they are still being marginalized, not even reaching to red light this time around. If they just make a mistake, crossing, when they handle you, either you give it for the $5 ticket or not. So I want to send this as a caveat to the great government and to more in this people. Being silent does not mean that we are, fully self people. Liberia is all we have. We are Nigerians. Being transactions for most of Africa in any way means that we should be marginalized in our own country. Enough is enough. But by the grace of God, the 17 of this one, they will get to see us and they will know who we are also as people in this nation. Thank you very much for having me on your platform.
Thank you so kindly for your participation as well. Let's talk to this person. *255*1# is the code for smartphone users. For button phone users, that's *255*1#. For just $50 Liberian, we need 3 more persons so we can do another draw. If not, you're more than blaming how it is. Let's talk to somebody else. Morning.
Yeah, morning.
You're live on the radio.
Yeah, this is Louis speaking from Carwell, Louis Mark.
Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, I'm okay. What my brother is speaking there, I will go into. We're very sorry again. We're very showing, even if you tell that police station, the artists are letting to them is like they angry. You see, they were letting money for you. So I don't know what is going on. Anywhere you go, to go also you see police standing there and harassing off for money. These are things I will say on the street every day. So I don't know why we in this country or within our own country. The government will not have the power to national gas or motorbike. So we don't know. And everybody must be brought into private sector or government. Any country you go to, they have people who money, they get transport sector, they get people who in a private business, they get people who work in other areas, people cannot occupy place that you see they want to occupy. There are people doing different things to survive. So you get kind of power and you not people because you say, oh, everything I want that is so don't cancel. Then you relocate it. We do all for other people working on central town. Other countries get 2-3 cities. Don't take out 1 city and you must not let people who's going to feel moving people.
All right, let's talk to Masisi right here. Masisi, morning.
Good morning, my son. How are you doing?
I'm okay, Masisi. Go ahead.
Okay, let me say good morning to your civil guest. They be very strong. I will take everything in that video. You know what I'm saying? I will tackle everything. No more seeing nothing or insulting or taking what I'm going to buy or doing anything when I'm part of it. When they put their friend up on the I'm going to put for anything for just to get money for the people. They told their friend of money and when you're talking about it, they get money or something like that. And they put it up when they are picking up. They are doing the people. They get what they buy. They're talking about it. Something that you don't want to do. For people to feel like so yeah, that's right. I said no. I said no. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All All right, Master. Let's talk to David King, our last caller here. David, morning.
Morning, hey guys. I didn't say morning, so all of them.
Go ahead.
You see what?
David, you there? David, time is against us. Are you still there? Oh wow. David, I'm sorry. But let's conclude from the end of our guest. You listen to the callers. What's your take? Including your parting comments.
Okay. I want to thank everybody for the call. You know, there will be some people who will be for and some people will be against. For Masisi, Dr. Masisi, I want to tell you that even though Sakis supported this government, but some of them never knew what we come after. But those are all that knew. But nevertheless, we are still in the vanguard for them. We are here to encourage them. And I also want to add my voice to my chairman voice that the planned protest for July 17, we endorse the protest and we will be out to carry on our mobilization. We will be out there to tell the government that enough is enough. What they are doing to the Sahel sector is not right. And what the Liberian people is going through is also not right. So I want to tell the Freedom Haven family thank you. I want to tell Hagar thank you. And I want to extend all my motorcyclists that if you feel that what we are about to go through is not in your interest, sit home. If you feel that your repo money will be correct, always sit home.
So,
if you feel your boss may not behind you for repo money, your children can eat 3 times, sit home.
Okay.
But for us, we are in this together.
Preso.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Once again, I want to take this time to appreciate the Freedom family. Yeah, most welcome, Mr. Higa and your co-host. I appreciate you guys a lot. You're always doing well for us with the cyclists. You know, I want to take this time. I want to tell all the cyclists out there, be Monoba Riders. I want to extend the invitation to you come and tell us it. But before that, maybe tomorrow we'll have a mass, citation out. We'll divide across Monserrado. We'll be having a mass meeting, in which there are cyclists already not eager for the meeting. Yeah, that will attend our meeting. So we reach out to everybody from parking lot to parking lot. We extend this invitation to everybody so we can gather around and have the discussion so that how we're going to plan the protest, how we're going to move in, because we want to do it in a way that, mind you, this country, we just want to be in lockdown, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, no cake, no more about running the whole time.
Don't try.
Yes, no yes, so that the government will know that we are important, we are contributors when it comes to national development. They will not look upon us.
Okay.
So we want to take up this time to say thanks to every cyclist, every patient will come in here, will organize this and will hold.
Okay. Thank you so kindly, Anshu, and your team for coming this morning. But just before we take leave of you on today's edition of the program, this is a fresh update coming from the U.S. Africa Summit that has been held in the United States of America. And here on the sideline of the multilateral summit, Gabon, organized on the initiative of the U.S. President Donald Trump, Gabonese President Bush has presided over a ceremony of signing and an agreement between the Gabonese Republic and the Millennia Protege Group. The estimated $500 million US investment deal involves operating the Mayomba Protege deposit, plans to produce 800,000 tons of fertilizer annually and create 975 direct jobs. President Newman reaffirmed Gabon's willingness to strengthen economic partnership with the United States, including in strategic areas of infrastructure, energy, and local transformation at the signing ceremony. So while we are here and our president is bringing back good English, Gabon has signed $500 million agreement. So that is it. Our friend is signing $500 million agreement, our president bringing back good English, and that is our benefit. This is where we are, folks. Until we are back here, promise, this is another weekend.
We want to say Have a blessed weekend. Each and every one of you out there deserve better. It is not because we sit here and say this and that, so it means everything is okay. But those of us out there, maintain the peace no matter what. Thank you.
Okay, until we're back here, folks, it's on Friday together. Hopefully, Abu and I will be here on Monday to begin a fresh week. And trust us, on Thursday of next week, on the 17th, we will be seated here together to provide you with information and analysis about Liberians playing gathering set for July 17th. Folks, until we're back here, let's keep the peace of Liberia. This is the only country that we have, and we cannot be deported from. This country will not burn. I'm out of here, folks.